The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot there. Up to about the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's 1st and 10. Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. The motion man here is Wilson. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain. Brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's Barkley, and he'll get about 5. 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the 1st down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
On the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. McCarthy going to look to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw, it's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now Hurts. That one caught by Smith.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man here is Wilson. On 2nd down, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Second and 7. Now Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. We'll talk things over before third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 14-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A huge play just before the half to gain of 43 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
That's the end of the 1st down. With the score, Eagles 14, Vikings 3.
All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
The gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the Eagles 39-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Throwing again is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it can be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Now McCarthy. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on first and the pass rush gets home and he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 27-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. There's Jefferson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A run up the middle with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Into space at the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he will score. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back within 6. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. Yeah! And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. This is almost certainly four-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is first down and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. He'll keep this himself. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's McCarthy. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
You have to wonder if we look back at the end of this game, Mike, and say, was this a prime opportunity for this offense that they blew after that 3rd down sack? Opportunity to take the lead here late in the game, and instead, I think there's a real decision about whether or not they should just take the 3 and chip away at this lead. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas Goedert. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get this only to about the 20. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. A run with Barkley. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before third down. On play action, here's Hurts. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. There's that man again. Another catch. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one knocked away and incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings have cut the deficit to 5. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. We'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.